Good morning. So today we're going to be talking about sponsorships. What is a sponsorship? I get a lot of questions about what is a sponsorship and also how do you get one. So today on our first episode of Wake Up Wednesday, we're going to be going over sponsorships. So let me just share my screen here. Okay. Yep. A little technical difficulty there. Hold on. All right. Here we go. If I share the screen that I want to share, it will just kind of. All right. So here is Comerica's sponsorship site. So what Comerica is a bank, and they give sponsorships. And I want to tell you that sponsorships are for events and grants are for programs. So generally speaking, you could get a sponsorship even if you were not a 501c3. Comerica only gives sponsorships for 501c3 organizations. So you do need to be a nonprofit to apply for a sponsorship or a grant at Comerica. However, um, I kind of like the way that they spread their where they ask for their sponsorships because they tell you what they need. You have to be in one of their states of giving. So Michigan is one. I'm in Michigan, but you can be in any of their other states of giving. They tell you why they're going to give. So they want to enhance Comerica's community commitment to community reinvestment. They want to impact issues that are important to Comerica and our communities, respond to the diversity within the population and needs of the community, and create pride and loyalty among Comerica employees. Um, they give throughout the year. Generally, they have a quarterly round, but Comerica Bank accepts online charitable sponsorship requests year round. So basically, you can apply for these sponsorships year round. Now, why would they give you a sponsorship? Well, you may have a nonprofit that is helping with financial education, and they define that financial education as pre K through 12th grade and adult, business focused and STEM related education, and college scholarships. Good morning. Hi, guys. Okay. All right. So, still working on 501c3, how to get a sponsorship without a 501c3. You can still get a sponsorship without a 501c3. I'm going to show you one in a few that doesn't require a 501c3, but Comerica they just require a 501c3 for their sponsorship. Good morning, Sierra. All right. So, if you are going to be helping with economic and community development, economic self sufficiency, job creation, training, readiness, and retention. So you have a job fair or something like that, you might get a sponsorship. Good morning, Kanisha. Neighborhood, community revitalization, and business development, small business training and development, affordable housing and development, and then human services, some transitional and supportive services in housing and feeding the hungry for food access. Hi, good morning, Raven. All right. So here we go. If you are looking to get a grant, remember a grant is for a program and a sponsorship is for an event. So I want you to kind of think about this. Have you ever been to an event and they said sponsored by, Ford or sponsored by Comerica or sponsored by just sponsored by something, you basically are able to get a sponsor for that. And this would be what you would apply for. So they actually paid to be a sponsor for that event. They really want to advertise, so when you are looking at a sponsorship, they want to advertise to your audience. A grant, they really want to help the person that you're helping, but in a sponsorship, they really want to advertise to your audience. So you get bigger sponsors if you can tell them, hey, I have this demographic here, they're between the age of 25 and 55, or if they're between the age of 18 and 25, you would get sponsors that want to sell younger people things like maybe Nike, or they want to sell things to young people in that demographic, and they're going to be at your event. A lot of them are going to be at your event. They sometimes the sponsorship applications even ask you how many people are going to be at your event, what ethnicity are going to be at your event, what um economic background. So they'll say what, between 10,000 and 20,000 in income per year, over 50,000. They'll ask you those questions on the sponsorship application. So if you were going to apply here, you would just request today, and we would open up this account here on. Now, Comerica uses something called Cyber Grants, and then you could just click in there. Let me see if I can actually get into this one. It's just going slow. You can just click in there. Right. It's not letting me get in there. All right. Not letting me get in there today. But basically you click in there, and then you know what, I'll create an account really quickly. Oops. It's getting off of there. Okay. It's not asking for my text ID right now. So let's see if it'll let me in there without it. All right, I'm going to stop share, guys. Hold on one second. Little technical difficulties. I want to show you this sponsorship application. All right. lets me in, it would be great. And then I'll show you another one. Here we go. Okay. You know, I am just going to show you guys another one. All right. So this one here is the Comerica one. You have to have your 501c3, and I had one, but it wouldn't let me in there. Well, let's go to a Verizon one too. So you can apply for sponsorships pretty much anywhere. All companies have them. There's a lot of companies that have sponsorships. So again, grants are for programs and sponsorships are for events. This one is a Verizon grant application, but Verizon also has a sponsorship application. And guess what, guys? You could just search for them. If you have, you know, an event that's coming up, there's a database that you can kind of go and look for them. But you can actually even just go to your favorite company's sponsorship spot. Just look up the company that you want, and you can apply for a sponsorship on their website. So this is where you would apply for your sponsorship here on Verizon. You just create your account right there, same as Comerica. Okay, we have some questions. No, you don't have to be a nonprofit for sponsorships. If you are a business and you're going to draw, you know, a crowd, you can apply for a sponsorship. You do not have to be a nonprofit. On Comerica, you do have to be a nonprofit. Some companies only give, good morning. Some companies only give sponsorships to nonprofits. Verizon is not one of them. You can be a for-profit and apply for that. Let's look at Ford sponsorship. You can go and get a Ford sponsorship application as well. And, you know, basically just kind of look at what they're looking for. They want to build their community and, you know, sponsor your event and give you some money. I know for a fact that Ford, you know, they want you to have, you want, if you're applying for a sponsorship, you got to have a sponsorship budget. So sometimes they even ask you, how much is the event costing you? How much is it going to be used on advertising? Because they want to know, hey, are we actually going to get any bang for our buck out of this? So that's a Ford sponsorship. You would just go over there and kind of just submit your application right on the page there. Got it. All right. Yep. And just give you an overview of things that, and they'll tell you what they sponsor. Now this is a Canada one. They had one on the Ford site, but they took it down. But because they went to the online application as opposed to the paper form. But you can pull the paper form down here. And then when you pull the paper form down, you'll be able to see the questions that they're asking. So that's the reason I'm going for this one. All right. So here are some of the questions that they're asking that will be on your sponsorship application. Oops. Are you doing sports event? Are you doing a community event? Are you doing a music event? And the form actually had, it's going a little bit slow here. The form actually had the questions on there. There we go. Are you having a concert? That would be an event. Let me pull this form up. All right. See, are you a not-for-profit or are you a for-profit? It's asking you, um, is are you a for-profit? Cash, what are you requesting? Cash, a vehicle? Are you requesting any automobile sales or service? Basically asking you questions about your event. It's a really simple start, and then once you get in there, they're going to get into asking you about what people are going to be inside of your event. So basically, today was just about getting you familiar with sponsorships and the ease of applying for those sponsorships. And if you are looking to get an event of your sponsored that is either a for-profit or a nonprofit. Okay, I have a question too. Here we go. Let me see. We have a business in Arizona and have a Alliance for Youth, but need for funding for our team. All right, so Sylvia, if you want to contact us, you can actually just text grants to 33444. So let me just put that down in the, let's see, text grants to 33444. If you text the word grants to 33444, it's going to download some information, and I'll have your contact information, and my assistant will contact you and make a schedule for you. But basically, get out there, guys. If you're going to be doing events for your for-profit or your nonprofit, you're going to have a concert, you're going to do a job fair, you're going to do these things, you can apply for a sponsorship. You don't always have to apply for a grant. So any more questions, guys? Let's see. All right. All right, guys, text the word grants to 33444. You want to learn about sponsorships. You want to learn about how to apply for one. You just want to get one submitted into the system so that you can, actually apply. Go ahead and text the words grants to 33444. It'll download some information for you, and we will assist you guys. Thanks for coming out to the first Wake Up Wednesday. Hopefully this was, beneficial for you. We had a little bit of technical difficulty there, but, nothing that we can't fix. When we go to apply for yours, you will have your tax ID ready and everything, and then we'll apply for yours. All right, guys. Thank you.